Alrighty guys, good morning everybody. Hope everyone is doing good out there. Glad to have y'all here for some live coverage today, my friends. Got ourselves a bit of a storm system popping up across portions here of the Ohio Valley that we are going to be watching here for a little bit today. Anyways, my friends, let's go ahead and see who we got here for today before we dive on into it. I know it's pretty early, my friends. Let's see here. We have ourselves Caden, we have Ken, we have Kimber, we have, let's see here, Tiffany, we have Tabletop, we have Eddie. We have Eradicate. We have, let's see here. I don't know if I already said Caden. I think I did, right? No, I guess I didn't. Caden here. Let's see here. Eddie. Tabletop, dude. Wow. Thank you so much for coming with a $5 donation right off the bat, man. Thanks. I appreciate that, dude. Saying, just cause you're a cool dude. Any severe in North Carolina through Wednesday. My wife flies back in that day. So Tabletop, you're good, man. There's no severe weather really expected. We are watching a minimal event possible towards the Gulf Coast, but that would be more towards like Texas, possibly Louisiana. It's still not even like a for sure thing. I haven't talked about it. I'm really not going to talk much about it because there's just not a lot of information on it. But for, yeah, North Carolina, we're good. There's nothing happening out here, which is definitely good news. Here is the GFS model. You see this big load of cape that's down here in the Gulf. Some of that could spew into, it looks like toxic ooze. Oh my gosh. Some of that could spew its way in towards the Gulf Coast here, possibly for like, you know, right around the 23rd maybe. Some pockets do make it towards like Mississippi, Louisiana, of possible energy for thunderstorms, but honestly, I think you're fine. I think we're fine here. I really don't see too much big concerns. And obviously, whenever that, you know, if it does turn out to be something pretty nasty, then of course I will talk more about that. But anyways, thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're good. You're good. Eradicate says, I doubt I'll work today, but maybe. Let's see. Freezing here in Southwest Ohio. Gotcha. What's up, Dragonfly? Good morning to you as well. Let's see here. Terry says, hey, y'all. Let's see here. Hope you are doing well. You too, Terry. Let's see here. What's up, Quiet? Hope you're doing good, man. Terry says, good morning, Andrew. Good morning. Lightning says, hi. What's up? Hope you're doing good, my friend. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. I mean, like I said, right now it's not of any big concern, honestly. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. All right, we're going to go ahead and hop over to the radar view. This is actually a live radar out there by DC. We are actually picking up reports of about 1-2.5 inches or so. Some locally up to 3 we're seeing has been reported. Baltimore around 1 to 2 inches, which it seems like the forecast held up pretty well for these areas. Snow is pretty much almost out of DC here. As you can kind of see here, we have this big mass of snowfall that kind of rolled through those regions here overall. And so basically, that's pretty much mostly over for those regions. But we are still watching it because we still have a lot of A lot of areas being impacted for today. We're gonna hop over to radar. I'm also gonna pull up some live cams too while we're at it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see here. Okay, we have Tennessee has a lot of winter weather advisories. That's actually where most of our cameras are. Doesn't seem like a whole lot's happening right now in Tennessee, honestly. A lot of the problem for these areas is the potential for freezing rain. Let's see here. Additional snow accumulations up to 1 inch. Okay, yeah. Some areas will get some snow, but it's mostly an ice concern for some of these regions here. Icy roads, all kinds of things. So that's kind of a big problem here. Anyways, front windshield cracked all the way across. Oh wow. That's not good, Terry. Hopefully get that fixed soon. Tabletop says thanks as always, Andrew. No problem, man. Free Movie says, morning, brother. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Free Movies, let's see, 24651. Okay, we'll do a couple zip codes here and there. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. We try not to do too many zip codes in live coverages, but, you know, obviously this is kind of more of a extended live coverage because, you know, it's not like severe weather, not like tornado warnings or anything like that, thankfully. Anyways, but for this area, 4 to 10 inches. Pretty good amount of snowfall, winds gusting up to 45, so it could be near blizzard conditions at times, which definitely could be a big issue. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Areas blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning, evening commute. Also, wind chills as low as 20 below zero. Could cause frostbite on exposed skin as little as 30 minutes. Wow. So yeah, definitely going to be pretty impactful there. Let's see. Youngstown, Ohio has very light snow currently, 22 degrees. Atmosphere seems dry. Let's see. Let's go and check up on Ohio radar. We got a bit of snow to the south, kind of east of Cincinnati. We got a pretty decent pocket of some snowfall that's popping off here. Let's try up towards Cleveland because, yeah, a lot of Ohio this evening, guys. We're going to start to see a lot of lake effect snow. A lot of this is from the main event, from that main bulk of snow that's coming through. Let me go ahead and bring up the models, and I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to hop over here to preset type. Here we go. Okay, so I need a way eventually to show you guys the time on the models. I need to I need to remember that. But yeah, look at this. So you can actually see how there's some of these heavy bands here that we could see. This is right around the afternoon, actually. This is right around 2 o'clock p.m. And there could be a lot of these bands from lake effect snow that could seriously allow for some quick accumulations, maybe, you know, pick up a couple more inches than expected in some areas. Locally, you know, these snow bands are very hard to predict overall. But in general, there will be a lot of lake effect snow in western portions here of Michigan, obviously portions of Ohio. Indiana could see a few of them as well. We have ourselves like Pennsylvania. Obviously, we could see ourselves a bit of, you know, some heavy snow showers out for some of those regions there. Shoot, I mean, even this is showing up there towards like DC region. Could possibly see a couple of those bands. And like I say, you gotta watch out for those bands, man, because they drop some pretty quick accumulations, which obviously allows for things to get pretty nasty pretty quickly. Let's see here. Thanks, brother. Crazy up here in the mountains back. You're very welcome. No problem. My brother lives past Mentor, further north, says Terry. Gotcha. Radicate says, let's see here. We got 3 to 4 inches. Definitely messed the roads up good this morning. Yeah, that's kind of the big problem, is a lot of road problems this morning. I know a lot of schools are closed. Where I grew up, even the schools are closed out there today, you know, in some of these winter weather advisories. If you're in a winter storm warning, which are these pink polygons, so you guys see these pink areas here, these are winter storm warnings. More than likely, if you're in these, you'll most likely be out of school, or things will probably be shutting down if you're in the in no winter storm warnings. Now, the winter weather advisories, obviously a little more mild than a winter storm warning. But when it comes to it, honestly, yeah, there's still going to be some closures in some areas today. Let me go ahead and check up on the power outages. We'll bring you all along with us. I haven't updated it yet, so we'll go ahead and see just how much the power... Whoa. Oh, wow. Oregon's back up in some serious power outages. Yeah, we had like over 100,000 the other day, and it dropped back down to like, I think, 20,000. And now it's back up to 100,000 people. Like, wow. Ohio, yeah, these areas not really suffering too many power outages as of now, which is good. That could increase later on today as, people start to go out and, there could be, I hate to say it, but there could be some accidents if people aren't careful. Obviously, and some people could run into power lines and it could cause some power outages locally, and not to mention just a lot of winter concerns with power outages in general. So yeah, but right now everything looks fine for the most part. Like I said, except for Oregon, you guys are definitely suffering from a lot of power outages out in those regions here. All right, let's go and hop on back here. We're going to pull up some cams here. We're going to take a look here up towards, let's see, near Nashville area, a little to the east, it looks like, towards Carthage. Go ahead and see. Oh, look, it's snowing here. Would you look at that? Yeah, sometimes radar does have a hard time picking up, snow accumulations overall, which is, not so good sometimes. But usually when it doesn't pick it up, it's usually snowing very lightly. It's hardly a time you'll see heavy snowfall. Yeah, look at that. It's snowing pretty good here too. Yeah, let's go and add this here. Perfect. So we got 2 live cameras. But yeah, anyways though. Yeah, like I was saying though, is that, yeah, sometimes radar has a hard time picking those up. Let's see, we're going to bring up the local radar here towards Nashville. Yeah, you can see, I mean, I think this is the camera we're looking at right here, the top one. I'm pretty sure that's the one I picked here. And you can see, I mean, radar is showing like nothing. But you can obviously tell it's snowing up there. See those little flurries making that big streak on the camera. Let's see. Too cold. Let's see here. Not to have power prayers for all those. Yeah, it's definitely really cold out there too. We got over 200 closings here around Cincinnati. Wow. Yeah, Cincinnati was one of the areas that's not expected to see as heavy impacts across Ohio. Let's see here. It's definitely snowing out there. Yeah, look at this. Total accumulation is 2 to 3 inches. That's kind of on the lower side for Ohio out of the storm here. Wind chills as low as 10 below 0. Very cold. Very, very cold. Let's see here. And, of course, we do have a lot of winter storm warnings up in the northeast by Cleveland area. Yeah, we're obviously a lot more snow is expected. Definitely pretty, wow, look at this. 3 to 6 inches tonight with an additional 2 to 5 on Saturday. Winds gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. So that's like, what, 5 to 11 inches? That's not bad. That's actually a pretty decent amount of snow. Let's see here. Maryland roads releasing this morning. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of closures out there. Let me show you real quickly. So we do actually have a lot of reports coming in here from Snowfall out there by Baltimore and DC area. And we are seeing about 1 to 3 inches across. No more. I've seen no less than an inch in these reports, and I've seen no more than like 4 inches. And the highest one we have here, I think, is towards let's see here, Germantown, right around 3.5 inches. Parker says my school just got canceled. That's a great feeling, my friend. Enjoy your day off. Honestly, it's good to be safe. It's better to be safe than obviously not. So good call. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's going to be a lot of outages, or sorry, a lot of closures, I should say, for a lot of these areas. Let's see. But yeah, Parker, enjoy your day off, man. Okay, I tell you what, I want to look at the models real quick. Not for this event, but I do want to take a moment to look at that ice storm again. I'm curious. I have not looked at that yet. I'm curious to see what that has to show us. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a really, really nasty potential for a ice storm coming up here for the 22nd. And it could seriously cause numerous issues. Yeah, there it is. Still showing up, man. So let's see, Ohio, or say, Oklahoma, the Central Plains, Ohio, I can call it. Could be up to 1/10 of an inch here, but yeah, it really picks up there towards Arkansas, maybe 2, maybe 3. on the ice accumulations here. Let's see. Oh, I need to hop back down to 0 Zulu. We're also going to change this. I'm going to move it back over to, let's see, Mid-Atlantic view. I think that's, We'll have to grab the Ohio Valley. There we go. Yeah. Let's see here. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the European model really goes ham with the accumulations out of the event here. Oklahoma upwards of 3/4 of an inch here. Up there towards Missouri, as high as a ½ an inch of ice, according to this model here. Pretty significant. Let's see here. Illinois, 2/3 of an inch. Obviously scattered throughout the Ohio Valley. Wow. Yeah, models are still hitting heavy with this here. GDPS, this is Canadian. Wow, dude. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, Canadian model goes absolute bonkers now, showing nearly an inch of ice in Missouri. I don't think that's really a big concern. Obviously, I mean, if that did happen, yes, it's a big concern. But I'm saying that I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's too high in the models to really say that it's going to be an inch of ice. But I do think it'll be bad. I really do at this point. I mean, considering all the models continuously supporting like 2/3 of an inch at least on average there, yeah, that's pretty hefty. Yeah. And NAM is starting to run through. Obviously, you know, the model run's starting to come through. It ends at that hour, but already starting to show 1/2 of an inch of ice there too. So, man, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem. We'll have to obviously keep an eye out there for that. Let's see, blended models here. Yeah, blended models has been very, very, very conservative on the amounts here, not showing nearly as much accumulation. Which I think, obviously, this model is way underperforming. But yeah, as you can see, all the other models, we're talking a lot of ice. I think the problem is with this model is the reason it's so low. Not only is it average, you know, between some of the other models as well, but when it comes to it, it's like kind of best case scenario, I believe. I think this is kind of more in the best case scenario overall. Let's see. Good morning, Coffee. Hope you're doing good. See, Ken says, they say the colder the temperatures in the winter, the maple syrup is sweeter and darker. Love maple. Huh, didn't know that. All right, let's go and hop on back here, y'all. Got some cameras rolling. Let's see here. Northwood says, good morning, all. Not much snow so far in 54555 this winter. Bitter cold, -1 at the moment. Wow. Bundle up, my friend. Stay warm. Let's see here. Nothing says I have a cyclone going going to form in the next day or two where I live. Well, be safe out there, my friend. Yeah, cyclones are a bit of an issue. Are you like out of the U.S., I'm guessing? I mean, I knew there was some tropical activity. Here, let's see. Yeah, I knew there was some tropical activity out there. Let's see here. This is, I don't even know where this is at. Where is this? Is this like south of the Philippines? Is that the Philippines there? Terrible with geography. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it looks like we do have a cyclone out there. So this is already telling me this is in the southern hemisphere because it's rotating clockwise. Yeah, which clockwise rotating storms, low pressure systems would be in the southern hemisphere. So that I can already tell. Let's see here. When is this coming? What? The snow? It's starting now. It's been going on for a while. Oh, or the ice storm. Are you talking about the ice storm? If you're talking about the ice storm, that's going to be taking place here between the 22nd, and it should be out by like the 25th. Let's see here. Queensland, Australia. Oh, that's right. That's right. Dude, I'm sorry. It's early for me anyways. What time is it for you, Saint? Is it obviously I think it's got to be like evening, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's got to be like evening for you. Let's see here. Free Boost says, where's everyone at? Central Florida. Is this coming anytime soon? What? Got to be a little more specific than this, because we talked about 3 different things. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, that's something I wanted to look at. Therefore, I do want to pull up the HRRR, guys. Like I was saying, we got to watch out later on today too, for big bands of snow. Real big bands of snow is a good possibility, you know, which could seriously cause some localized high accumulations out there, which is definitely could be pretty impactful overall. Let's see here. Have I made the snow maker yet? See, by the way, it's 10:20 p.m. bedtime. Wow. Yeah, for us, it's for me, anyways. It's almost 7:30 a.m. Just woke up not too long ago. Let's see here. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Leandro, is that how you say your name? Leandro. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm terrible with names. But yeah, no, like I was saying later on today, we got to watch out for these bands. Like I said, a lot of lake effect snow is going to be an issue throughout the 19th and the 20th, actually. Let's see here. We'll drop to, let's do, oh, wow. Did 0600? Didn't fully render in. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll have to deal with what we got here. But yeah, definitely we'll watch out there for those. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but they did add some winter storm warnings out there by areas like Maryland, 4 to 6 inches in some areas possible. Which I feel like most of your stuff is over with. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, seems like most of it's over. It's mostly just going to be like a bunch of scattered showers throughout the day for those areas. How often do I do updates, man? Every day, actually. Try to, anyways. Yeah, I haven't had a day off from streaming in God, who knows. But yeah, every day I do. Get a fresh water, put it up flat out. Let's see, make snow in sub-zero temperatures. Well, see, here's the thing, Saint. For me, it's not even breaking the freezing point because I'm in Florida, which is subtropics, which is usually warmer than these areas that have snow. What's up, Mary? Good morning. Let's see here. Mark says I hit everywhere around me. Am I getting snow still? Let's see here. 44315. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, this is not 44315. Did I say that right? 44315. 4315. Yeah, that's not in the U.S. None of those are U.S. zip codes. Really not much I can do about that. Let's see here. Tracy says 11:20 p.m. here in wow, Tracy, you're in Australia too? Holy cow, dude. We got 2 people in Australia here. Well, hello from North America, my friends. Let's see here. Could I please look up how much more snow am I going to get today for 43615? 43615. Ohio. Depends on how much you have. Additional accumulations 1 to 4 inches here until 7 p.m. this evening. I don't know when this was issued. Obviously, when this was issued determines a lot, because if it was issued a long time ago, you probably already got some of that 1 to 4 inch expectancy. But if it was just issued, then obviously 1 to 4 expected additional. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to watch out for those bands later we were talking about. You know, as you can see, some nasty snow squalls later on this afternoon through the evening is a big possibility, which will cause some big problems in some areas. You know, bringing near whiteout conditions and over. Oh, wow. Look at that. Is that a snow band right there? Looks like it. Yeah, look at that dark. That almost looks like a shelf cloud in a way. That's pretty. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts looking. I think it stopped snowing here, by the way. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that camera there. Yeah, that does look like a shelf cloud, though. Let's see here. Andrew, with the warmer temps forecasted for the coming week, I'm concerned about flooding in Buffalo. Thanks for the updates, Andrew. Smash a like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know how much warmer it's going to get. I mean, obviously, yeah, I know Buffalo has tons and tons of snow right now. More than y'all need, really. Yeah, I mean, that definitely would be a problem if we did get, like, a heat wave that came through. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, it does look like we're going to be getting pretty warm out there by Buffalo for the 24th. So we're going to be breaking maybe the mid-upper 30s out there by Buffalo. So, yeah, that would cause some of that stuff to start melting. And then it'll refreeze again, which will cause ice and slick spots, which is not good. Let's see. Good morning, Katie. Hope you're doing good. Sean, what's up? Let's see here. Coffee says I have disc golf tournament tomorrow. How frozen am I going to be? 37919. 37919. See, Tennessee. Winter weather advisory. Winter weather advisory, mixed precipitation accumulations up to, additional snow accumulations up to 1 inch. Ice accumulations of a light glaze. So it could be some slick spots. Obviously, about 1 inch of snow expected. Wind chills, very cold. Very, very cold. Let's see, till noon Saturday. And you said that you're going tomorrow, which is Saturday. So, yeah, you're going to be cold. You're going to be cold. So, bundle up. Let's see here. How much snow am I going to get in Indiana? Let's see, 46350. 46350. Let's see here, Indiana. All right. Winter storm warning here, my friend. Wow. Total snow accumulations. Look at this. Total snow accumulations between 12 and 18 inches. Total snow generally be the 6 to 12 range elsewhere. Whiteout conditions with near zero visibility at times. Until 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturday. Yeah, until 7 a.m. Eastern Time Saturday, so not today. Let's see. 10 snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour. Yeah, some of those lake effect snow bands. That's exactly what I was talking about a minute ago, you guys. Like I said, we got to watch out. Really, we got to watch out for those bands, man. Those are what's caused some... it's pretty crazy. Very short distances going from just flurries to whiteout conditions over the span... of just over the span of just a few miles. Wow. Let's see. Any records been broke with the cold or snow? Not that I know of. I mean, this is not, I wouldn't say typical, but this happens often during wintertime. Let's see. I'm so glad we don't get your temperatures. Let's see, Australia is 28 degrees Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit tomorrow. Not bad. Yeah, where I'm at, though, it's a little warmer because, like I said, I'm in Florida, which is very far south of the United States. I mean, I'm basically nearly as far south as you can go in the whole country. Almost. Like I said, I'm right in this area here, which is Florida. And so it always stays warmer here because we get the surrounding tropical air from the Atlantic and the Gulf, so we usually stay warmer than these areas up north. Let's see here. Well, we got a dusting here last night. Any more snow coming, says Katie. 24248. 24248. Under a winter weather advisory. Snow accumulations up to 3 inches expected, so it could be pretty low. Let's see here. Let's hop to radar. I'm curious to see what the radar shows out there by you. Got a little bit of snow. Is it snowing now? Looks like there could be a little bit of snow out there. Maybe some flurries. But yeah, I think most of your stuff is over with, my friend. I don't see too much more of a problem for you. Let's see. Try 31 for me tomorrow, Tracy. What, 31 Celsius? Yeah, 31 Celsius. Wow, that's actually warm. I think that's like 90s, right? I'm not that good with conversion to Celsius because I grew up learning Fahrenheit. That's just an American thing. Let's see here. Fahrenheit. Let's see here. Celsius to Fahrenheit. So you said what? 30, 31? Oh, so I was close. It's upper 80s, nearly about 88 degrees. Close enough. Yeah, pretty warm. That is, yeah, we get warmer than that actually sometimes too here in Florida. Yeah, Florida can get hot. Florida is definitely known to be a very hot state during the summertime. Very light flurries. Gotcha. How'd I ever get so lucky to live in Florida? I have family down here who lives in Florida, and I lived in Virginia most of my life, and I moved to Kentucky for. I lived there about 1.5 years in Kentucky, and then because I have family there as well, and then I wanted to be closer to my family. Plus, my girlfriend, she lived out there by Orlando, so I just moved down to Florida to be with my family and to be with my girlfriend. So it all worked out. Let's see. Forge says, "How are you, brother?" I'm good. A little tired still, but I'm doing all right. See, how are we looking for New York? Manhattan. See, 127. I know where that's at. Is that New York? New York City? Okay. Got a winter weather advisory around that area. 2 to 3 inches of snowfall expected. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't... Oh, yep. Looks like we got a pretty hefty snow band to your south. Pretty hefty snow band to your south here, but... Yeah, really not a whole lot of anything heavy happening right now. So you're right down the road from me. This is Black Label. Yeah, I'm out there by, I'm not going to say the exact area, but near Lakeland. Let's see. Polk County. Is Arkansas northeastern to be exact? Getting any more bad weather? Wait, is Arkansas... What? Oh. Sorry, my brain's still waking up, y'all. I can't process things very well in the morning. Yes, we're actually watching a really potentially significant ice storm out there for Arkansas. A lot of these areas here. I mean, look at this. Bring up some of the models here. Yeah, we're talking some heavy ice. You said northeastern, so yeah, northeastern seems northeastern possibly could dodge this for the most part, but overall, I mean, it out there in the west could really get hit. I mean, there is also some models like that was the GDPS, GFS here, a little closer. European model. Yeah, it seems like it does exclude some of the northeast for now, but just know that could change. Definitely could change. Let's see. Terry says, just looked outside. It's snowing. Ugh. I'll take it. Shoot, I'd love to see some snow. I miss my snow. Living up north, that's one thing I really do miss. Is a good snowstorm from time to time. Obviously, can't see that down here. But you know what? I get hurricanes, so that's lovely. So I basically traded the snow for the hurricanes down here. Look at this view, guys. This is out there in Tennessee. This is near Nashville, by the way, if any of you all are wondering to know. That right there, I think that's a snow band. Obviously, that thing's been on the camera for a little bit, but that's a pretty hefty looking cloud. That's somewhere in central Tennessee here. But yeah. Let's see here. Nicole says, "Good morning, Andrew." Good morning, Nicole. Hope you're doing good. See, I'm from Tampa, Florida. Snow is my kryptonite. Yeah, no, a lot of Floridians don't really deal with the snow very well. That's for sure. Let's see here. Okay, so right now it looks like the heaviest snow actually is in eastern Kentucky. Hold on a minute. I'm going to see if I can pull up some cams in East Kentucky. Where are you at, my friend? I know you're around here somewhere. Wow, I really cannot. Do I not have a Kentucky? I swear I did, dude. Huh, I guess I don't. Anyways. Let's see here. Say, dude! Coming in with a $1.49 AUD, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Saying, dude, I think that's honestly my first Australian currency donation I've gotten. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's actually really cool. You surely did not have to do that, man. I appreciate that. I really do. That's very sweet of you, man. Let's see. I'm traveling to Fort Wayne, Indiana today from Georgia. Do I think roads will be clear? Winter weather, precipitation. Honestly, Black Label, I don't think it'll be good. In some spots, especially, you'll be rolling through. I don't think it'll be very good. See. Stay safe, everyone. Good night. All right, thanks again, man. I appreciate that. My first Australian donation. Have a good night, man. What's up, Dad? Good morning to you as well. Dad, how much snow you got? I hear reports of around 1-2 inches more. It looks like it might be snowing out there towards you. Looks like we got a little band here starting to roll. It's all moving east here, so it's pretty sure it's going right towards you. Yeah, it looks like it was snowing real heavy earlier. You probably weren't awake for this, but it was showing right around like late 4 a.m., early 5 a.m. It looks like it was really coming down out there by you. Wow, yeah, radar showing some big flakes out there. Let's see here. What's up, man? You hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. I still can't get over this camera. Look at this. So this is out there, like I said, this is in central Tennessee. Obviously, yeah, roads don't look very good. Definitely don't look very good, especially with the temperature being freezing. You know some of that slush is turned into ice. Definitely not good. That's honestly the main problem. I mean, obviously snow, yeah, it can be slick with snow, but ice is what you really got to be worried about. Let's see here. Yep, maybe 1 to 2 inches, but still snowing. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like it's actually rain out there by oh shoot, what's that place name? Near Quantico, Woodbridge area. It looks like that's where it turns into rain. Wow, temperature really increases. It's right around the freezing point out there by the Chesapeake, and yeah, but right now it's 28 out there. That was reported out there in like Bristow, Manassas. 28 degrees. Yeah, it was definitely. Oh wait, was that earlier or is that now? Yeah, it's now. Yeah, it looks like there is another band that's forming. You can kind of see right here how it's starting to grow a bit. So it looks like some more snow is gonna be rolling through. But I think most of the event is done for you, Dad. Let's see here. Is Lexington, Kentucky done with the snow? Let's see here. I know Lexington was not expecting very much. No, you're still getting some snow. It actually looks like it's snowing right now out there by Lexington. We did have a real heavy band out there in East Kentucky. It's still snowing pretty good out there in East Kentucky, but I mean, let's see. Look at this. Additional snowfall amounts between 0.3 of an inch and 1 inch. Let's see. When it snowed 11 inches, even the plows couldn't keep up with it. Wow. I can imagine those places up there by Buffalo. Lightning, aren't you up there by Watertown, if I remember correctly? Let's see here. Free Movie says 6 to 7 inches, about to get 4 to 10 more in Virginia. Wow. Let's see, roads were very icy on Tuesday in Nashville. Black ice everywhere. Oh, yeah. No, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, see you later, Daddy. You have a great day, too. Western Massachusetts. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm terrible with remembering, so I'm sorry. Wow, it looks cold out there. Looks like in the mid upper teens. Actually, some areas near the lower tens. Pretty cold, pretty cold. But anyways, yeah, I want to hop back over here, y'all. Let me look at that severe weather potential again. I'm curious to see. I want to dive more into that. Like I said, there is a pool of instability that really starts to generate in the Gulf here later on down in time. It's still a couple days away from now, but it looks like it could turn to something pretty nasty. Let's see here. Severe weather. We want to look at do this unstable cape. How about that? Yeah, but watch the Gulf here. You can see how we have a big pool of instability that develops. Look at that right there. And some of that instability easily rolls into like Texas and Louisiana. Now, just because there's instability available does not always mean there's a threat for thunderstorms, because, you know, sometimes there could be temperature inversion in the lower atmosphere, which could prevent these storms from firing. Also, there's some times where you don't have enough wind shear to allow for these storms to continue. It just allows for the updrafts to rise and then just collapse on themselves and then die out. And then sometimes those create cool pools, cold areas of air at the surface, which basically prevents any more convection from happening. Yeah, this will be taking place here right around the 22nd to 24th. That's right around the time of the ice storm, actually. Like I said, we're going to have a real significant ice storm, it looks like, which is something I really want you guys to be prepared for. Yeah, look at that. So, serious amount of ice possible. This is going to, like I said, this is going to take the headlines, man. You're going to start hearing a lot about this ice storm here soon. You're going to really start to hear it. And you heard it here first. Remember that. Remember, you heard it here first. I mean, all the models really talking some heavy ice potential. Let's see here. Wow, yeah, dude. The GDPS goes a little excessive, showing some areas near an inch of ice, which that would be catastrophic. If that actually happened, if we got an inch of ice in some places, that would be devastating. But the good news is that I don't think it's going to be nearly that bad. I think we're expecting probably between 2 and 4/10 of an inch of ice in some of these areas, localized to Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Oklahoma area. But yeah, man, this could also carry up in towards the northern Ohio Valley and the northeast here too, as you can see. So that could be a problem. We'll have to keep an eye out there for that. Wind chill the other night was here, -30. Wow. That's a little cold. You know, honestly, I really... The funny thing is, here in Florida, we had a wind chill advisory. And you want to know how cold it was? You want to know how cold? 20 above was our wind chill advisory here. Which obviously cannot compare to some of you folks out there getting wind chills like really, really cold. Let's see. Free Moose says, so glad I found this channel. I'll put the word out on the site. Awesome job, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Means a lot to me, man. Thanks so much. I'm glad to help out, y'all. By the way, I need a haircut, y'all, if you couldn't tell. I kind of got a bowl on my head. It's that time. I'm going to shave it off here soon. Just do a simple buzz cut. That's what I typically do. How cold do I think it's going to get in Tampa this weekend? Do I feel there'll be a hard freeze? Tampa? Nah. Nah, there shouldn't be a hard freeze down in Tampa. At most, it would be like Gulf Coast out there towards the Panhandle that gets, you know, near freezing. But yeah, let me show you real quickly. May not zoomed in. There we go. Perfect. It's actually going to warm up. Wow, look at that. GFS here has for like the mid-20s. Yeah, definitely going to warm up a bit. Yeah, I mean, at the freezing point here, this is for the morning of the 21st, and I think this is going to be like the coldest day, per se. And after that, that's when things are going to warm back up. So, yeah, for the morning of the 21st, that freezing line is going to be right there in North Florida. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're going to experience some freezing temperatures and stuff like that, but yeah, right up in there. But yeah, everything south of that, that's mostly for areas like, like Tallahassee and Pensacola and, almost there near Jacksonville. But not quite. Not quite. Let's see here. Hey, I'm plowing snow for Baltimore. Oh, cool. See how many inches you think we're expecting. Thank you. No problem, man. Well, thank you for the work you do, man. Like I was, I was saying, there was somebody else that I actually know personally who snow plows, and I told him, as a kid, I would have hated someone like you, because you're ruining our snow days, but but now that I'm out of school, you guys really do a good thing at saving people's lives and helping out, so that's good. There is a winter storm warning for Baltimore. Total accumulations are expecting around 4 to 6 inches. And this will kind of stop around the evening today, right around 7 p.m. Now, what's going to happen here, obviously, a lot of your heavy bulk of snow, I believe, is mostly going through right now. Obviously, you can see it looks like it's coming down pretty good near Baltimore. But later on, here, I'll bring up the models here for you. But later on, whenever it comes to the events, later on down in time here, I'll go ahead and pull this up for you. So, yeah, sometime, so it's going to be snowing pretty consistently, it looks like, for a while this morning. Could start to break up right around noon a little bit, but then it should continue snowing throughout the afternoon. It's really the evening when things are going to light up here, and just know there might be a chance for a couple snow showers out there, and, they could reduce visibility. It's quite low out of some of those bands. That's kind of an issue. But yeah. Let's see. But hopefully that helps, man. Let's see here. Twin Mama says, approximately how much snow is West Virginia expecting to get from this new storm? Thanks for keeping us informed. Appreciate your knowledge and dedication. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. You said new storm? So are you talking about the ice storm that I was talking about a minute ago, or are you talking about this storm? I'm assuming you're talking about this storm. Let me show you the accumulations. I'm going to bring you over here. I haven't shown this yet, which I probably should have, but kind of didn't really get to it yet. So here you go. This is our snow accumulations with the system. The heaviest is going to be out there, obviously, in those upper elevations. We could have some localized peaks up near a foot, if not over a foot in some areas. Beckley, about 4 inches. Charleston, out of this event, about 2 inches expected. Morgantown, about 4 inches. Parkersburg, about 2 inches. Let's see here. Add a few extra areas here for you. Madison, 2, nearly 3 inches. Welch, about 4 inches expected. Elizabeth, 2 inches. So you can kind of see how this goes. Panhandle, we have like areas near Martinsburg, about 2 inches. Wardensville, about 1 inch. Let's see here. Keiser, I think it is, 2 inches. So yeah, you can kind of see how that goes. Hopefully that helped out. Hopefully that hit your spot where you needed me to look. But overall, that's that. Let's see. Is this a replay? Yep, it's a replay. See here, kind sir. Hope you're well. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is definitely a replay. I'm definitely not live right now. Yeah, 100% not live. Tracy says, good night, y'all, from Australia. It's bedtime, 11:45. All right, Tracy, have a great night. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great night tonight, and we'll catch you in another one, maybe someday. Let's see here. My poor grandma, she's in West Virginia. Wow, yeah, some of the West Virginians get hit pretty good. Let's see here. Ty says, I hated my dad when I was little too for plowing. Thanks for the response. No problem. No problem at all. Let's see here. I live in Charleston, West Virginia, and I want to thank you for the update. No problem. Andrew's battery operated. You're right. How did you know? I have an RTG on my RTG generator. I'm run off of plutonium, y'all. Eradicate says live. Yep. What's up, Sabrina? Good morning. Hope you are good. Anyways, let's see. But yeah, look at this camera, y'all. Oh wow, that's changed. I guess it was paused. Whoops. Yeah, still got that big dark cloud. I'm thinking that's a snow band. I mean, it's kind of been there, so I'm assuming it's either moving more to the right or more to the left. See, because it doesn't look like it's really coming at us. I mean, it's getting a little closer, it looks, but I think it's mostly moving either to the right or to the left here. It's got a little bit of velocity coming towards the camera, it looks like, but mostly it's... That's a great arrow right there. Yeah, it's not snowing there right now. Huh. Try the other one. Yeah, look at this. This is a pretty view. This is up here, I believe. I think this is one near Nashville. Is that? Oh no, that's a real mountain. I was about to say, is that a trash mountain? What are they called? Landfills or something? I don't know. Whatever they're called, big mountains of trash. Let's see here. What's up, Logan? Good morning. Do I think Western Massachusetts will get 0.5 inches? I think actually we're up to an inch possible in some areas. Could not be ruled out. How far in advance can you look at? France planning on Philly on February 2nd. Wow. Definitely can't look out that far. Anything that far out is obviously too hard to predict, and it's constantly changing out there. But yeah, the furthest we like to look out is about 5 days. I mean, that's about the cap that I put on there. I don't go any higher usually, unless there is some circumstances, which we have forecasted longer than 5 days before, really no more than 10. And the only reason we would actually forecast that long is if we have every single model on board with the system. And it's constantly showing that system for several runs, and all the models are talking about it. At that point, then we start forecasting in even further than 5 days. But that rarely happens. That's not always the case. Not always the case there. So, anyways, let's see here. All forecasts locally keep changing for Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut, honestly, in general, I mean, we're not expecting too much, my friend. I mean, I'd say about between a half inch to an inch in some of those areas. You know, really not a whole lot. See, what's up, Warren? Hope you're doing good, man. Good morning. Mama says, good morning, y'all. Good morning. So he came in from shoveling my driveway. Car, see, my neighbor's driveway. It's warm outside. Did I mention, see, South Carolina? I did not mention Spartansburg. There's nothing winter going on out there. Let's see here. Okay, worried about delays at the airport. Yeah, no, February 2nd is a little too far to look out in the weather world. If there's any forecaster you come across that's looking that far out, they're not reliable. I'm just going to say it right off the bat. I mean, if you see people tracking a specific storm out in February at this point, it's like, no. I mean, we can sometimes, I mean, we can kind of predict, like, the patterns we're going to be in, but we can't always predict, like, exactly. We can't always, predict, like, exactly that far out. Unless extensive support from the models. Let's see here. Southwestern Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, 2 inches or less than, right around 2 inches on the ground. Gotcha. A lot of thumbs up over here. Mom also says, thank you very much, Andrew. No problem. Moon River says, good morning. Let's see here. Missouri snow, Smarty. So Missouri, honestly, we're not expecting much. So what's happening here is we got a big ridge, we call it, a big area of high pressure. It's pretty cold out there in Missouri, I can tell you that one. But, yeah, so you see this this is our pressure map here. As you can see, the ISO bars, we call them, these little lines. They show you an area of constant equal pressure. So the highest pressure in this case is right over there by, like, Kansas, portions of Nebraska. That's a low pressure system way out here. Let's see here. Okay. So, yeah. So here's what's going on right now, y'all. So this is a low pressure system. Gosh. Hold on. Okay. That's a low pressure system right here. This system, I believe, is going northeast. Let me double check on that because it's holding up all that snow and... yeah, so it's going a little more east than that arrow there. Anyways, and then of course we have this high pressure dome here that's building in across the central U.S. And what high pressure does is allows for you know, things to be more clear. It gets rid of precipitation and it keeps things mostly calm. In which I can show you the meso analysis. This kind of depicts the pressure gradient a little better here. So you can see that big ridge. Yeah, really strong high pressure actually. This is not like a, you know, this is not a low end high pressure system. I mean, this is a really strong dome here. Yeah, look at that. 1,040 millibars almost. That's very high pressure. Very high pressure. 1,006 millibar low out there off the coast there. It's pretty low pressure too. So quite a differential in pressure between Central Plains and Mid-Atlantic. Big difference. Big difference. Let's see here. Good morning, Dawn. Kind of look at Northeast Tennessee where the blue line is. There's not a whole lot going on up in there. Northeast Tennessee, I mean, we're talking about an inch of snow and ice combined. Not a whole lot. If YouTube asks the channel is very informative or not, check the very important. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Anyways, good to see you. Keep up the great work. Gotta go feed 3 old cats. Sounds good, my friend. Appreciate it, and thanks for joining. Wow. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a big band. Look at that, y'all. See how it gets pretty hazy over there? That is snow. It wasn't snowing on this camera a minute ago. And now it is. You can, if you look closely, you'll see some flurries. I think we're about to see some heavy snow here. I forgot where this camera was exactly. But yeah, that haziness, that is a snow band, it looks like. Is that this camera? Carthage? No, that's the Trash Mountain one. Wow. Wow, look at that one, y'all. Holy cow. Now that is what I call whiteout conditions. Let's see, where is that camera? Shoot, I forgot where I was looking. Does this say where it was at? Can't grab any info. I wish it had like a listing on showing where it was at, because I forgot where I clicked that camera. Oh, there it is. There she is. That's up here in Jamestown, Tennessee. Okay, that's out there in Jamestown, Tennessee. Which, let me pull up radar. See what the radar's showing up here. I probably should use Nashville's radar. Looks like there's some snow. Yeah, radar doesn't always pick up snow very well. Let's see. Okay, thank you very much. No problem. My entire town's like hazy, dropping snow. Gotcha. Experienced most intense snow squall a few days ago. It was like a blizzard. Wow. They had Nashville area schools closed for the whole week because of winter weather conditions. That's what I heard, man. It's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty crazy in those areas. You know, they're still dealing with the impacts from the last storm system. Luckily, the temperatures, as you can see, though, are right around freezing and above freezing, which is good. Out there in the east, anyways. Central side, it's still relatively cold and relatively well below freezing in these regions, like 20, 27, 28 degrees Celsius, or sorry, degrees Fahrenheit. If it feels Celsius, then that would be like 70, 80 degrees. Be a little warm. Snow definitely wouldn't be falling in that. Oh, snow pretty good on that camera now. The way you're going to really see the snow... Oh, there it is. Look at that. See it coming across? Snow pretty good there now. Oh, that's a Jeep. That's a Jeep. Yeah, like I was saying, though, those roads look terrible. Guarantee you there's closures here. Would not be surprised. No, I would be very surprised if they're still open. If, like, schools in this area were open. Because, like, that is ridiculous. I mean, like, it is really coming down here. Or really bad, I should say, condition-wise. Anyways. Alrighty. You guys, we are probably going to roll off here soon. I was not planning on being live for too long. I really just wanted to hop on for some morning coverage, mostly for the people, you know, going to work and stuff like that, which I know a lot of people are leaving to go to work now, which makes sense. But I just wanted to provide an update for you guys. And the people, obviously, who are watching this now, obviously we're live, but or the people who is watching it later on, will still have an update to what was going on at this time, so they can still kind of go off of what we were talking about overall. Let's see here. Andrew, the rain we had, let's see here. The rain we had in Northwest Georgia was the finest rain I have ever seen. Like grains of sugar what went out, wasn't snow. Was it grapple? I'm sure a lot of you guys don't even know. Y'all know this? This could be your thing you learned today. Have you ever heard of the precipitation type called grapple? Let me show you. Hold on. It's almost like a hail type of substance, but it's not. So this is what we call grapple, my friends. That is grapple. It looks like hailstones, but what it is, it's a dry type of precipitation. And what it is basically a little snowball. It's like a little snowball. And if you grab one and you squish it, it's like a powdery snow. But grapple's fairly rare. It's fairly rare, actually. It's equivalent to like hail rarity, I should say, during the wintertime. But yeah, wow. Look at this band, y'all, forming towards my hometown. Pretty strong band out there by Prince William County. That's also going to be going towards D.C. as well. It looks like we're starting to get some of that northern band up there. See, I think I have a camera. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do, actually. I have one out there by Bristow. Which, we'll look at this, guys, for a minute, and then we're going to roll off here for the morning. I'll be live again later today, though, so it's not going to be the end of me today. Oh, let's see here. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is... I know exactly where this is at, man. Wow. Brings back memories. Because this is my hometown. This is where I grew up. I passed this road many, many times. I haven't been there in over 2 years, man. I do partially miss it a lot. Wow. But yeah, no, roads look pretty bad out there. Oh, shoot. I think we got some more in the heavier band out there, too. I grew up near that camera. The camera's not far from where I live. I do have... I don't know if this would be a good camera to look at, but we'll look. Let's see. Oh. It's dead. I just wanted to hop on here early this morning and, you know, do a little bit of coverage with y'all and just talk about what's going on and what we can expect and all that stuff. A lot of the heavy stuff went overnight, but there's still a lot more expected for some of these areas here. Look at this view, guys. Gonna hop back to this camera before we roll off here. Still snowing pretty good on this cam. What is 15212? 15212. Pennsylvania. Winter weather advisory, 2 to 4 inches. 2 to 4 inches, my friend. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here, you guys. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Be careful out there. And like I said, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Join our Discord down in the description. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. You can do !Discord, and it'll pull it up here. So let me go ahead and do that for you. But yeah, guys, join our Discord because we'll talk in that, like I said, after stream hours and stuff like that. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Hold on. There you go. There's our Discord. Click on that link and join our Discord here so that everyone can talk. Is it not? Is it not popping up? Is Nightbot not? Oh, there it is. Okay. Mover says Andrew grapple size of beach sand. Grapple is ranging in sizes. It's totally different. Oh, of course, now Nightbot picks up Discord. Thanks, Nightbot. Anyways. Alright, you guys. Also, oh, wait, that's grapple. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, y'all, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and go over our donators here before I roll off here. I think we had 2 donators. Let's go and double check on them here. Yep, we had 2 donators today. Tabletop for the 5. Thanks, man. Once again, appreciate it, Tabletop. As well as Saint for the 150 Australia. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. So big shout out goes to Saint of Nothing and Tabletop Geek. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your nights. Or, gosh, dang, I'm used to saying night. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And we'll catch you guys later on this evening or this afternoon for an update on the ice storm. This is probably the last we're going to talk about this storm here, honestly. So we'll be giving you guys updates on the ice problems next. So hope to see you guys then. All right, y'all. Well, stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So go ahead and say goodbye to your friends, family, anybody else you're hanging out with in the chat. And alrighty, guys. Once again, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Once again, thank you, Tabletop and Saint of Nothing. Appreciate it, guys. And we will catch you guys here later on this evening. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. Peace out, my friends. Catch you later on.